show itself is a wonderful mixture of urban, physical work combined with, I suppose, more traditional musical theatre skills. The show takes you on one hell of a journey into some pretty dark places, but at the end it takes you right back into the light again.
We'll take you to the sleeping room, your life has just begun. We'll fill your years with sunshine rays.
It's about two sisters, two twins who are separated. It's a story as old as the hills. It's been told many, many times by Shakespeare, by Willie Russell, because it's a story about redemption, it's a story about forgiveness, it's a story about how we find our futures, how we find our identity.
How should we know you? Make dreams and make plans. How should we bless you? Your life in our hands.
My character of Shan never really fits in anywhere she goes. At home, at school, in her friendship groups, she's always in the wrong place. So the show kind of follows dealing with her anger issues, I guess, and dealing with the problems that she faces through life and how she can really resolve that. And the only way she can deal with that is by lashing out at people, and we see the repercussions of that throughout the show.
I think he's a junior weight boxing champion, trying to aim high. But he also has that kind of soft side, that interest in strong women, and like Nicola Adams, like strong. And when he meets Shannon, he's just interested.
I'll be the top, I'll fight it all. Won't be soon, I'll take it all. I'll wear the crown, I'll rule the ring. Won't be soon, I'll be the king.
A lot of the choreography and a lot of the movement that threads throughout it is inspired by boxing. So the young people have been working with a boxing coach as well, and the movement work has always been about the core impetus of where a punch might come from, or where an impact might come from. So we've been working quite steadily through the motifs of boxing to develop a movement and a choreographic sense that threads throughout the whole play.
It's meant to go against stereotypes of like females being boxers and like strong females.
So it's backhand, jab, backhand, recoil, take a few steps back. Backhand, jab, backhand, recoil, back there again, okay?
Just the same way we teach the kids in the gym. We started from scratch, but it's a real pleasure watching them develop and watching what they do behind the scenes and that, and how they build up.
Bring me glory, make my soul my dream and hope, work and pray. Bring me glory, make my soul. Part of my life, you take it. You make it. Part of my life, you give it. You feel it. Part of my life, you give it.
After a while it turns into a family, not just a cast. It's really supportive from everyone, from peers to pastoral to directors, everyone.
I can see them
They explained their vision to us, and we got to learn firsthand from their experiences what it was that inspired them to make the show.
All my life, watch the path break into flood.
How do you tell such an epic story without a huge 50, 60 piece orchestra? So early on I had to sort of choose whether to work with live musicians, a small group of live musicians, or whether to create tracks and to sort of approach the piece like writing music for television or writing music for drama and film. So that was really the big challenge, but I think it's one of the things that musically gives it a real unique identity. When you're watching it, I hope it feels like you're lost in a sort of musical soundtrack from beginning to end that swells up, and sometimes it's sung, and sometimes it's just a sort of deep underscore to the drama.
I feel like working with such an intensity really helps you develop the character so quickly.
When we were kids, there was no husband. Every day out with us into Cinderellas who knew that love matters.
You get to know the show really well, really inside out, know all the details of it. So then, even though the audience might not know the backstory, it helps for you, you know the backstory of your character or the show, more confidence, and it's clearer for you. So then for the audience, the story feels very clear.
We don't deserve this, we don't deserve it.
This was 2 weeks, work, and the product of it is amazing. The creative team, Nick, James are talented overboard. Nick had a vision, Nick put the vision into the theatre. James wrote all the music. That much talent is amazing.
I will find you, and I will love you.
So I found it mind-blowing.
The other side of